like to take a moment and elaborate on the earned and learned, since it seems to have a lot of people up in a tizzy. I know he's pretty, isn't he? Not sure what he's doing, but we're just gonna watch him. So, the reason why I'm saying it's learned and not earned, honey. Oh, he pooped. Sorry about that. Didn't want to show you all that, but it happened. And there's a bird right there, by the way. Oh, my finger messed it all up, but there he is. Oh, he just left. All right, we can get back to the conversation. So I was talking about earned versus learned, and y'all were like, oh, in my house they earn. Okay, so for those of you that say earned, I have a question for you. How much does it cost? How much messing up do they have to do before you teach them? Because when you say earned, what you're telling me is you're not teaching them. They got to figure it out on their own. So what you're saying is, instead of giving your child respect so they know how to treat you back, you're just smacking them or yelling at them and getting on to them every time they're not doing it. But where are you showing them how to do it? Because I'm sorry, I had to teach my children how to tie their shoes, how to have manners, how to be respectful. But the only way I did all that was because I did it myself. I'm a respectful, loving individual. So therefore, everything good about me, I passed on to my child and begged him not to take the bad. Yes, I told my child, do not just always trust everything mom and dad says, because moms are wrong too. They got to learn to discern. If it doesn't feel right, ask questions. Really, Mom? Is that really how you... And you know what? There's been times, my son, you know what, son? You were right. You know what? You know what, daughter? You were right. But you have to listen. And you have to give respect. And you have to hear them out. If they feel like it's not going both ways, it needs to. So when I say learn, it's because... your behavior is, your children learn your behavior. When your children go to school and you're a jerk, your children are jerks. That's a fact. My children are the most polite, kind people. Doctors, when I'm in the hospital, trip balls on my kids. How do you have such nice kids? I'm a nice person. That's how I have nice kids. And then my ex, the one that we had to leave, he wasn't. But they're not mean, because we didn't like what he did, and I taught them, don't take on his behaviors. Don't take on, I've got some irrational behaviors too. I got epilepsy, I got rages, I got really bad seizures. I don't want my kids acting like me when I'm losing it, or when I'm dealing with chaos. Don't act like that. Act like me when I'm stoic, when I got my stuff together. I love you guys. I make these videos for you guys to think on these things. But those of you that are screaming at me, hey, thanks for trying to find my email there and yelling at me there. Just saying, listen to the words you say. If you say earned, that means you're beating that kid into submission till they learn to respect. Well, how? How? That's not how you're doing it, baby. I know you're not. So don't talk like you are. That's why I remove comments, because you sound like an abusive parent with what you're saying, hon. No. You were respectful to that infant. You were respectful. And then they learn it. It's when they don't return it, you got problems. That's another video, babes. We'll talk about that later. But this right here, you gotta do it. And the earn and the learn, I just made a new video, because earn and learn is also every single interaction. You give me disrespect, honey, I'm just gonna give you back what I learned the way you wanna be. But I'm going to give you love. So do me a favor. Give me love back. I love you. Have a beautiful day. And be kind. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost anything either.